Hello everyone, welcome to another episode here on Grandpa's Farm in Riverbend Springs. Today we are rolling our fields. The Challenger is currently down for the count. It is having injector fuel problem. Injector issues. Fuel injector issues, if I can get my words right. So we're here in our Kubota. We're running it on the roller. We got this field and the field over there left to roll. Everything else has been rolled. This is all we got left. And then we're off to doing other small tasks around. I'm not going to bore you guys too much with some of the tasks. So I'm gonna go straight into a time lapse with these last two fields, and then we're gonna go cut down some trees to fill the sawmill up again, but I'm not going to do that over a time lapse this time around. We're just gonna keep the sawmill loaded to keep producing what we need. We also do need to go and take some of that stuff to the sawmill. Not to the sawmill. Some of the product from the sawmill to the grain elevator. So we do need to do that to get that, keep on rolling. Get it? Because we're rolling. Sorry. Anyways, we gotta get that stuff moving. And then get the sawmill loaded before we continue to move into the next month. The next month is probably to come in and spray for weeds. Because that's all we got to do is just spray for weeds this year. We came out with the spreader and we spread the field with dry fertilizer after we got done planting. I did that off camera. I wasn't going to bore you guys with running a spreader through our field. And now we're just gonna knock out the rolling and then hopefully make money, because we still have a $2 million loan to work towards to be paying off. So we got a lot of things to do to keep the bank happy, keep revenue flowing, because we need the money to keep on flowing. Otherwise, we will be going bankrupt and we're going to have to sell the farm. We're on our 8th year on the farm already, which is a good feeling that we've made it to 8 years. It is a really good feeling that we've survived as long as we did. So we will be hopefully going for another 8. We want to get this farm as big as we can before we sell it and move on to bigger and better things. Because I'm not planning to stay on Riverbend Springs forever. That's just not my attention. But I am enjoying the map so far. I think Giants did a great job with the map. And I've enjoyed playing on it for the 8 years I've been on it. I got like over 100 hours. Probably pushing to 200 hours on this map already. I'm enjoying it. I'm not getting bored of it. And the satisfaction of we're climbing ourselves into bigger and better things, I think does have a lot to do with it. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. I think it's one of my most favorite series. I like Spring Creek. I did like playing on Spring Creek, North Dakota. I did love that map. but it had issues, and the modder who came out with it didn't really push any updates to make it a little bit more playable. That's why Spring Creek kind of ended abruptly, and then adult things came into play where I just didn't have the time to sit back down and record and make the videos like I wanted to. So but now I got the time to do it, and I'm gonna keep doing it because I enjoy doing it. It's a fun little hobby just to do. So yeah, but without no further ado, we will go into a time lapse into the last two of these fields, and then we will see you guys when we are done with that.
love.
that is our land rolling. All the fields are rolled. We can take this back up to the yard, put the front loader back on, and then we go into our forest to take some trees out to take to the sawmill. Then we'll see a stop sign got destroyed. But we'll go take a load of trees to our sawmill, check how much product we got from the sawmill, take it to the grain elevator, sell it, see what kind of contracts I can do. God, there's a lot of things I gotta do to keep the farm afloat right now. I wouldn't be too worried if I didn't have a $2 million loan. If I didn't have a $200 million loan, I wouldn't be trying to make sure we're keeping money flowing. It's going to be so much better when that loan is paid off. And we still need to make another purchase for a tractor, so it can run our corn planter. So we still got to do that. If we choose to go with that, if we choose to continue to plant soybeans right out of the gate. But part of me thinks soybeans and canola is going to be the beneficial side of things. Part of me thinks that. Because sunflowers are like $800 to the liter. I wish it was per bushel, but it's not. I wish that was more of a thing for this game. That's another mod I hope that makes a comeback, is the bushel mod. But we gotta kind of start strategizing how we're gonna continue to run, how we're gonna keep this farm in operation. And I think going off with soybeans right out to the rip, and then man, a road would be nice. Road would definitely be nice around there. We'll harvest the beans and I'll put a road in there. Or I'll put a road in there later today. Well, there's the Challenger. We're waiting for the dealership to come up and take a look at it. And get underneath the hood and get those fuel injectors replaced. And the injection pump. That needs to be replaced. That tractor just got a lot of work to be done to it. It's got over 30 hours, which I think with Farm Sim, in reality, 30 hours is a lot of hours on it. Can I line the tractor up to get into the loader mount? Yeah, we got a tree to take out here so we can actually get in here. There we go. Alright, loader's hooked. We need to hook the winch on so we can pull those trees out. Lift this guy up. We got a lot of, well, I shouldn't say we got a lot of these kind of trees that we've been taking down. They're kind of running low on these trees. These longer trees are just nicer to work with. Oh. But yeah, at least everything is good to go. We do need to come and hit this with fertilizer to get it to the deep blue stage, because we need it to be in deep blue. Come up here and check what we got. Alright, so we got 61 still in here. If we bring another load. Oh, the key was still on. Kubota. Well, we're gonna get 2 loads down there today, just to keep that full. So when we go into the next month, because we're gonna wait till next month to take all that product. So I will probably see you guys in the next month. So we will see you then. Alright, I'm doing a quick check-in. We cut some trees. I have pretty much got all the long ones all out of that forest. We are basically, this is what's left from that forest. We don't have anything else. So we gotta wait for our forest to grow up. So this is the last that's gonna go into our sawmill. So yeah, not a kind of the what am I going to do to keep that thing running, and we might not even be able to keep it running until our trees are ready to go. I mean, they grew. That's a plus side, is that they grew up. Not to the point where I can cut them down. I would like to cut them when they're as tall as the one that you can obviously see from that forest. But we might be in that forest for a while. I don't know how many stages are left on that grain mill. If you guys know, let me know how many stages there is. Would love to know. But yeah, we'll see you again in the next month. Just wanted to do a check-in and show you we've been busy, and you can see try to keep it nice and then just gave up. So now it's the fun to pick these up, load it into the semi-trailer, haul it to the sawmill. If we do get them all into that sawmill, great. Because then I don't have to try to stick them somewhere. But we will find out when that time comes. So yeah, we will see you in the next month. Alright, we're in May. It's time to go kill some weeds. We got the Challenger back just in time to run it on the sprayer. And then we get to just kind of knock out contracts in the next coming months. Make some money. So then we can keep us afloat. I did not want it to go into the fence. Pick it up. Activate our GPS. I'll see how that works. We're not going to use the first GPS line. so we can get right on the edge to get all the weeds. If I make sure I get them. Sprayer does not like having to be that close. Alright. We aren't going to get it. Okay, well. I wish I could just take this fence line out. But I can't take it out. Because that's what's causing us to have issues with the sprayer. And let's hopefully make it. We did. I don't know why I'm having such a weird thing with our weeds. Because other people I've seen with weeds. Oh, that's not going to come over that one. That their weeds grow fully in their field. Like, it covers their whole field. Why is that the one fence post that's having an issue? Let's swing out this way. But yeah, other players that I've seen play this map, I've seen their weeds fully cover their field, but ours does this weird strip thing. Now, I would rather have it as, what's the word I'm looking for? Fully grow or grow patchy. Which, to be real with you, I'm surprised Giants hasn't even consider making precision farming a full-time feature. Surprises me on that because they had to come out for 19 and 22. That you would think they would make it a feature that you can turn on and off. Like you can with weeds, plowing, crop destruction, weather destruction. I thought that they would have done the same for precision farming, but I guess not, and I still hope precision farming comes out. Because precision farming is that other asset where I don't have to spend a lot of product on certain crops. Like seeding requires one fertilization state depending on the crop and how much it takes. I liked precision farming a lot. Because soybeans we wouldn't have to fertilize. But it is what it is. I don't think I need to hit that line. And let's shut off our sprayer. This herbicide is not cheap. Clicker line. Toggle cruise control. Turn it on. We can drop this down. Alright, we have to hit the other line. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I thought they would have it out as part of the game or as a mod pretty early on, but they don't. So one can hope that it comes out. But yeah, we're gonna go continue on. We're gonna spray all of our fields in a time lapse, and then that's where we will wrap today's episode. And we will sneak us on. Alright. We are done. That takes care of all the fields that need to be sprayed for this year. For now, we'll see if we decide to plant canola in here. Time will tell. We're still waiting on the dealership to see if they can come up with another demo unit for us. But as for now, that is the end of this episode. Doesn't seem like I did a lot, but in reality, I did do a lot. We got our sawmill completely filled, ready to rock and roll. We're going to go into knocking contracts off camera. We're going to wait until June to take a look at the grass stage to see if it changed. And if it hasn't changed, we'll mow it in June. But if it's changed, we'll wait until July to see how it changed. It says it's ready to harvest. And in reality, it actually should say ready to mow. But that's not telling me for sure if that grass is in its full stage. I'm not sure what that looks like yet. So I'm going to wait until June. If it's changed, then we'll wait till July and go from there. I was about to take a wrong turn down the wrong road. And of course, because why won't traffic work like traffic? Anyways, this is where we're going to wrap this video up today. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and let me know where you guys are at on your farm. How many fields do you own? Are you playing on Riverbend Springs, or are you playing on Untai Pantai, or are you playing on this other map? Well, let me know. Are you guys playing with the new rice crops? Just let me know. Interested to see what you guys are messing with if you guys play the game. We will see you in the next one. Later.